Ladies and gentlemen, we convene today to celebrate 61 years of independence, and we rightly deserve to because we have achieved a lot. For instance, take a look at the education sector. We now release more and more graduates, something we previously thought unimaginable. The medical sector, the number of health facilities, the clinics, the hospitals, the pharmacies is at a peak unprecedented. And if you come from a district with less than 30 kilometers of tarmac road, then you're probably not living in Uganda. My friends, I believe we rightly deserve to celebrate, and yet as we do, we mourn. We mourn because we recognize that despite our huge success, our progress has been greatly hampered by corruption. This vice has eaten so deep into our system and greatly derailed our progress. We are achieving, yes, but not as fast as we should be, and every year we convene and strategize on how best to curb this vice. Well, guess what? My comrades, my friends, call me Angel Gabriel if you please, because I come bearing good news. I have cracked the code on corruption. I have found the solution. May it be known that today, the 9th of October 2023, I, Mark Musore, at just 20 years of age, have cracked the code on corruption. I have the solution. You see, and in case you're wondering, it's not a mathematical formula. It is nothing that complicated. Father Joseph, Sister Teresa, I can assure you, this is not written in any Bible. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the solution, and it is not as complicated as you might think. You see, all of us, every single Ugandan, recognize the evil that corruption is, and yet somehow it keeps reoccurring. This corruption, this wrong ideology of a consequentialism that focuses on the interests of a single person whilst neglecting duty to the public and the nation, this, let me call it egoism, that selfishly diverts attention and resources meant to foster the growth of a community and instead centers everything to satisfy one or two individuals. Ladies and gentlemen, my solution is simple. Each one of us must remember the civic responsibility we owe to our nation. We must put aside these false self-justification motions, these doing the wrong thing for the right reasons, simanya kufanya jambo baya kwa sababu sahihi. It's wrong, and it holds us back. My solution simply calls every one of us to front integrity towards country and neighbor. It's a reminder that the fight against corruption is not a task we can leave for a single entity, but rather it starts with you and me. Honestly, if you push, and I push, he pushes, she pushes, and we all push, and we are going in the same direction, fronting integrity at the core, then I assure you the vice of corruption will be no more. And next, when we convene, the 9th of October 2024, our biggest task will be on how to reward ourselves for a job well done. You see, ladies and gentlemen, the Pearl of Africa is calling us to action. Let us be the generation that appealed to her cry. Let us be the generation that fought for her right. Let us be the generation that brought an end to this vice. Because if we all work together, if we all put our efforts together, then I can assure you, without any doubt, that this vice will be eradicated. And we shall get and acquire feats unimaginable. Our progress will be like none unprecedented before. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.